What is up, guys? You know how bad yesterday was with the pre-workout. I ran in at the end of the video and got this stuff. Did open it up and try a little bit of it, but I didn't try a full scoop. Only tried about a fourth, and I didn't even really focus on the pre-workout. I just wanted something to get me to push myself so I could feel it the next day. I originally was going to get something blue raspberry. This is all they had. They had cotton candy or pixie dust. Pixie stick isn't bad. I remember eating pixie sticks, I guess, when I was younger. I don't really remember what the taste was supposed to be like. The 1/4 of a scoop that I consumed, sorry guys, I didn't even realize I didn't have a shirt on. I don't want to get demonetized or something for not wearing a shirt. So I took 1/4 of a scoop. So I took about and see all the scoopers with all this stuff is different size. I probably took about that much of a scooper in the normal 8 ounce of water. Now I'm gonna do a full scoop into the water, and that'll be the best way I can judge the flavor. If they're trying to mimic a pixie stick, it's kind of like, well, what does a pixie stick taste like? It tastes like sugar, it's powdered sugar, so they're gonna try to make it taste like powdered sugar. So we're gonna review the taste. Like I said before, if it does not taste good, it's not worth getting anyways, because if you can't get through it and it's that horrible, what is the point of purchasing it in the first place? I wanted to get this because I wanted to get it as soon as possible, and I didn't want to wait to have Amazon have to take another 2 days to deliver me another pre-workout. All right, guys, I've been shaking it for the last minute. I keep getting calls and I get stuck on the phone. So what I'm going to do is give it a taste test right now. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Like I said, not my favorite flavor, not something that I would get, but I'm going to be more interested in how it works out for me. It's not necessarily their fault because I don't even like pixie sticks. Like, that's not something I would get as a flavor. Like I said, this almost has like a cotton candy flavor, like a kind of like a cotton candy or something. Maybe pixie sticks did taste like this. I'm not sure. It shows the multi-color pixie sticks on the front, so it doesn't even like really specify if it's supposed to be the blue or the pink. I can kind of get like an artificial flavoring through it, like not something bad, but you just get this taste that's artificial. But yeah, it's very mild. It's kind of neat, the color that it turns. If you're not looking for flavor, like I said, a lot of people don't even like blue raspberry and stuff because it has a tart flavor or a sour flavor at the end. And not a lot of people want that when they're working out. Like I said, I enjoy it as a drink. You might not care. You might not really care about it. You just want to see how the pre-workout works. Finish this up, wait 30 minutes, give the pre-workout the benefit of the doubt. Give it what every pre-workout says is 20 to 30 minutes of waiting, and then I'm going to test it out and see how good it works for me. It's really not bad. I kind of regret not getting a blue raz flavor or something like that, but they didn't have it at the store. Let's give it 30 minutes and I will come back and then we'll start to try to bust out some workouts. I'm going to try to hit shoulders and I might do a little bit of superset chest. Alright guys, we're going to start off with the good old shoulder press. It's been 30 minutes now. I actually missed some in the bottom here. With the shoulder press, I would do around, shoot for 15, and by 15 I would be very tired. Sometimes after, like, it depends on how much of an energy I'm getting from the pre-workout I'm using. We'll see how much I can get. And I'll do 3 sets of going for 15 reps on each workout, and if I have the energy to go more, I will do that, and then I will tell you guys if it actually works. Alright guys, it's been like 20 seconds since the last clip. I'm going to test now going back-to-back reps, so dropping the weight, giving only a little breather and then keep going. That's kind of how to keep your muscles being as fatigued as possible and not giving them a window to kind of catch up, and that just equals out to more breakdown of the muscle in general. I definitely can feel the burn. It is definitely letting me rep out more than I usually would. I feel very focused and very alert, but I do not feel like insane. I don't feel like I'm not able to pay attention. I don't feel like I'm on crack. I don't feel like anything like that. I feel very calm and collected, which is a good thing because a lot of pre-workouts I've taken, I feel insane. Alright guys, I'm going to try to prevent this from being as repetitive as possible. I'm still going to hit another shoulder workout just to give you guys another example. Usually with these, depending on the fatigue in my muscles, I can probably get around the same. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I didn't hit 15, but it's definitely repping out and helping me push. Like I said, I haven't been giving myself any downtime in between these sets as much as I possibly can. And then I just pushed on that each. And I'm gonna finish my workout doing a superset of chest, but I also wanna be playing music and keeping my motivation that way too, and music does help a lot too with this stuff. So we're gonna figure this out. Alright guys, that's enough of shoulders. I'm gonna break into doing chest now, and I'm going to be trying to kill chest as much as possible, but I'm starting to see a lot of micro tears, which I just want to make sure I'm safe about. I know that you usually start to see them if you push yourself really hard in the workouts and stuff, but I just want to make sure that I actually don't injure myself because I've been going so frequently. Like I've told you guys, I've been doing 7 days a week. Roughly for 3 weeks now, giving myself maybe 1 day off if I'm really feeling it. But what comes with that is I get to switch every muscle group every day, so I'm not ever hitting one group in particular. But I still want to show you guys, so I'm not going to do the heavy shoulders today because my shoulders are already starting to kill and I can really feel it in my shoulders, like to the point that I know myself well enough to not injure myself. So I'm going to bust out some supersets of chest and show you guys. Usually my max for the supersets, I do 25 on each side with the bar, and that is usually I get to like 40, and then I usually cap out because I go until my arms don't go anymore. So we're going to test that out, and I'm going to try to throw another couple exercises in here just to help out. And I'm sorry that I decided to do this the day that I'm starting to get very fatigued, but like I said, it's a good test for the I'm not going to say that wasn't hard. I still somehow mustered enough energy to go and hit another 10. All right, I'm gonna bust out some more. I decided to cap it out. I've been working out now for 20 minutes in between the last footage and now. I'm almost at my 50 minutes. I think I'm 10 minutes away or so. I still have the timer going in the background, but I'm gonna show you guys one other thing real quick. It's gonna be a test of endurance more than strength. This is normally what I do, but I've been pushing myself in the past 20 minutes have all been chest. So we're gonna see how well I can accomplish this workout, because I should, in theory, be able to push myself to do 15 reps of 3 sets of this workout. I normally can only do that with the endurance I get from a pre-workout. 15, so usually come down to this point, then push up and out, contract my chest. That's 1. So the last two were a little bit of a challenge, but I definitely can rep those out. So I'm gonna give myself the normal 30 to a minute break and then show you guys the next 2 sets of the 15. Casey Monk. We have one more set left and then I'm gonna cap this video out. I'm gonna finish it out sitting down, drinking a nice tall glass of milk. Didn't even review the IsoPure stuff because it was completely and utterly awful. It's like drinking chalk with menthol in it. I will not recommend that.
And in the Parker City Blackwell area, 68 degrees today. Winds southerly at about 50.
I will say peanut butter, I put a little bit of jelly on it just to make it go down better because it's kind of almost impossible to just eat straight up peanut butter after you're done with a workout. Protein in right after a workout if you don't have protein powder. All right guys, now the summary. I'm gonna say it's 1000% as good as Nitro Surge. Ability to need only 1 scoop, which is actually good because if you think about it, Nitro Surge and all the other companies are 30 servings. So if you're going and using more than 1 scoop out of a 30 serving, you're cutting your servings essentially in half. Some days with Nitro Surge, popping 2-3 scoops. If you do the simple math with doing 2 or 3 scoops instead of 1 scoop, you go from 30 servings, 1 scoop, to 15 servings with 2. With the 3 scoops, then you're going down to 10 servings, which for the money, you want to get your best bang for your buck. So honestly, I think if you don't have a caffeine issue and you can handle the caffeine, you're used to drinking stuff that has caffeine. I normally take another scoop because I feel like I need another scoop. Right around the 30 minutes, I didn't start getting tingly. I didn't start feeling weird. I didn't really feel anything. I just felt motivated to work out. I'm gonna tell you guys also right now, this Mr. Hyde will kick your ass because I was literally just in the zone so much that I forgot to even record some stuff because I just didn't want to stop. And I will say too, the stuff that I recorded, I probably could have got another couple reps out of it if I could have played music in the background and sometimes just benefit off of that kind of vibe. For some reason, I'm really good with that. I will say that if you do have an Amazon Prime membership, there's nothing that really can beat it. I know I said yesterday about supporting the brick and mortar stores, but if you don't have one around you, or if you just don't like 101, you can always get off of Amazon, and that is what I'm gonna go buy now, and I list it real quick. They have 10 flavors. I will list what I've heard is the best. So what I've heard personally, the best flavors are Blue Raz Popsicle, Red Fish Candy, which is supposed to taste like Swedish fish, and there was the Peachy O's, which are essentially like the peach rings. If you've ever had a peach ring, they're really good, they're really tasty, and it has a peachy flavor. That would be something that I would enjoy with a pre-workout. Now, they do have Cherry Popsicle, which I haven't heard bad things about, but cherry, in my mind, I wouldn't like that because I would associate it with a medicine taste. They have Cotton Candy. After that, Lollipop Punch. They have Pixie Dust, which is what I ended up getting, even though I don't think I would recommend the flavor. The flavor isn't horrible, but if you're enjoying and looking forward to your pre-workout every day and you want something that is going to be almost like an enjoyable drink on top of your pre-workout, go with one of the 3 flavors that I listed. Definitely get this pre-workout if you're looking for one. This is the first one that I will give a solid 9 out of 10. The only reason I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 flavor-wise, I would rather get the blue raspberry, and I will try the blue raspberry next time I get the opportunity to. I love you guys. Make sure to be happy, stress less. I'll see you in the next one. As always,